Hello, everybody, and welcome to Big Boys Podcast. You might know us from our father company, Big Boys Gardening, the home of the katana struggle. Kids love the katana, live, laugh, love the katana. I am Tornogin, and this is my good here buddy,
Jacob Rosencrantz.
and today we are going to be talking about Minecraft. It's simple. Answer some questions, ask some questions, and just have a good time. So, what do you have for me?
What are your thoughts on the Pale Garden?
I love the Pale Garden. I think it's a great aesthetic. The fact that you go from a dark oak forest into just this big gray place, it's just so unsettling. It's so eerie, which is exactly what they wanted it to be, and I love that. And I love that so much. Not to mention the creaking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that thing, holy world. The weeping angel aspect of it just adds to the whole kind of is.
I haven't really explored the Pale Garden yet. I haven't really seen the creaking. Like, I've got the wood, but I haven't seen the monster yet.
You're missing
I want
out.
to find it on my new world, but I haven't found the Pale Garden yet, so.
Bro, the easiest way to go about the Pale Garden is a flint and steel.
Right?
Just burn the whole forest down. Except for the hearts. I don't know if the hearts, the creaking hearts, actually burn or not.
I don't think they do.
Because of the resin. So it's going to be pretty easy to navigate when it's just floating blocks. But hey, at least you can, silk touch them and make your own creaking. You can make your own creaking army. Of course, they're going to attack you too. But hey, as long as you're inside, hopefully, if you don't make your base 3 blocks tall, they can spawn inside and kill you. Then yeah, you'll probably be fine. Speaking of which, if you could add any animal to Minecraft, what do you think it would be?
I think I would just add a crab, to be honest.
A crab?
It'd be pretty funny just seeing a crab on the beach.
Yeah, true. Also, what they were gonna do was they were gonna add crabs. It was one of the rejected mobs, but they were actually supposed to interact with no blocks, kind of like parrots. They're supposed to dance. Have you ever seen Crab Rave?
I have. I've actually played that song on Beat Saber.
Yeah. So they had that on Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Huh. So yeah, apparently they're supposed to just do a little bit of a crab dance while you played your notes. So you could have a parrot crab no block party kind of. If I could add anything, if I could add any animal to Minecraft, it would be the long-awaited duck. We have chickens; they look like ducks.
Right.
But if we could just actually have a real duck, that would be splendid. It would add so much more. It would add another passive mob. It would add better food options. Even though there's a whole Minecraft how to add a mob book about not making passive mobs worth killing because you don't want children going out there just punching chickens for no reason.
Right.
It's a big thing. Speaking of killing stuff, actually, do you think, I'm going to ask you this question, do you think that killing the warden should be an achievement?
Absolutely. It's definitely the hardest mob in Minecraft to defeat. The only thing that you really get from it is the catalyst, which has no real good purpose.
Well, yeah, I mean, but hey, we had the Elder Guardian that drops a sponge. A wet sponge at that, so you have to dry it out before you can use it.
That is fair.
And even though, I mean, the Skull Catalyst is still a cool block. I mean, it changes the entire terrain. It's the only block. It changes the terrain around it. Of course, you have to kill a bunch of things in order to do that.
Exactly.
But back on the subject, I also believe that killing the warden should be an achievement. Just to be the hardest and most, and you have to have a specific strategy to do it, because you can't long distance it, or else it'll kill you with a Sonic Shriek.
Exactly,
So you have to melee attack it, and you have to have just nothing but shields to block it. And that is, especially if you're in hardcore, oh my gosh. That thing will one-shot you in easy mode.
He is way too powerful.
And holy world, we have an achievement for killing the Wither. We have an achievement for killing the Ender Dragon.
There's even one for killing the Elder Guardian.
Yeah, there's one for killing the Elder Guardian. And the only other actual boss mob in the game, or mini boss is what the game notes it as, which I don't know why. That thing's stronger than the Ender Dragon, which is the final boss. So if they have that fourth boss in the game, why don't they make an achievement for it? What do you think they would call an achievement like that? Like,
That's a really good question.
like what name would they give it if they would actually, you know, fulfill our dreams of making it? Because you know how Mojang is and not listening to their audience.
Right.
So honestly, what do you think it would be named?
I honestly have no idea. Oh,
Maybe like, so, I don't know, like Deep Dark Sacrifice.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I
like
was thinking something
like
deep
something
dark.
that sounds cool, something that has to do with the deep dark, because that's what responds. And like you're practically sacrificing yourself to that thing you're trying to kill.
Right.
I mean, there's no other way to say it.
Okay. Next, do you think they should add a skulk dimension in Minecraft?
They should actually, if you're caught up like I am, they're making another game. It's called Minecraft Sparkwood, I think. Yeah, and it's basically going to be a sequel to Minecraft Dungeons, and it is going to be all about traveling into the Skulk dimension and fighting giant Skulk bosses. But honestly, we're not talking about Sparkwood. We're talking about Minecraft, the base game. I think that they should definitely, because they have the portal structure, they have the ancient city, they made the entire structure down there. And for what?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. They gave us a portal structure. They even had a little structure that they got rid of that was called mini portal structure that looked like the big portal structure in the middle of the city. That does nothing. And then they gave us concept art about a portal, the ancient city portal being open and a giant skulk beast coming out of it just for a separate game.
Right.
I think that a skulk dimension in the base game would be awesome.
Absolutely fantastic, even.
So, do you think it would look like the regular overworld, just everything skulkified? Or do you think they would
I
add
think
more
there'd
blocks?
be some differences between them.
There would definitely be some more mobs.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to see.
And
the new mobs they'd
hopefully maybe the skulk jaw would return. You ever remember that? It was
No, what's
before
that?
it was before it got released. It was basically a skulk block, except there was a small texture difference to where there would be 6 like black lines on it. So you had to look where you were going, or else it would bite onto you.
Wait, that's actually kind of.
And as you would walk over it, you would take damage.
That's awesome.
And because it is dark, they actually made it to where once you got a few blocks within its range, it would show its teeth, so you would actually be able to see it and go around it.
All right, for the next question, what is your favorite Minecraft biome?
My favorite Minecraft biome. Goodness, there are a lot, but my favorite Minecraft biome would probably have to be the Warped Forest in the Nether. It's a great place to be. You don't have to deal with hoglins.
Right.
All you have to. It's a great place to farm ender pearls as well.
Exactly.
Other than the end, but you know the end is.
Yeah, but then there's no point in really getting ender pearls.
Yeah, because you're already in the end. But it's a great way to farm ender pearls. The blue makes it amazing. The particle effect is awesome too. And the best thing about it is that you have the first ever vine that actually goes up. So it's like a naturally growing ladder. And it's amazing. And not to mention that you can use the warped fungus to, you know, ride your striders and stuff, which I think is excellent. So I love that. And the other one that I have to say is just the birch forest. I don't know what about it. I just love that
That's
white
reasonable.
wood.
I'm gonna ask the next question, okay?
Alrighty.
For our next question, if you could add any rejected mobs, what would it be?
Any rejected mob? I'd have to say, again, going with the Nether here, I'm gonna go the Hovering Inferno, which
Right.
it's basically just take a blaze and make it worse.
Just beef it up.
Just beef it up, make it buff. Just take its stats and up them by like 1,000%, and then give it shields
That'd be
so you
terrifying.
can't hurt it. It's like a fortress boss. Is basically what it is that spawns blazes. I think that would be cool. That would add so much more to the. It would make it so much more terrifying because they already are terrifying. You're getting double whammied by wither skeletons and blazes at the same time. Not to mention if you accidentally hit like a piglin or a zombified piglin, you're getting quadruple whammied there. That's 4 things coming at you from all angles.
It's terrifying.
But yeah, I think the Hovering Inferno, it would be great. Either that or the Monster of the Ocean Depths, because I personally don't think that the sea has enough threats in it.
That's
you know,
fair. They really only have drowns, which are just drowns.
drowns and drowning.
Right.
Those are the only two things that the ocean has going for it. So a mob that would paralyze you and make you sink down for 10 seconds and start drowning you would be great.
I agree.
I mean, we were hoping for more with the glow squid, but we just got a retextured squid. That doesn't even glow.
It does.
It does,
gives
but
off, like, particles.
It gives off light particles and it itself ignores the dark effect. But it doesn't make anything else glow, and that was sad.
Yeah.
That was really sad to see. It's kind of like...
I'm sure there's some texture packs that would.
Probably the dynamic lighting, if
Yeah.
you were to get that. But if we're going vanilla Minecraft, it's pretty useless. It's just a way to get, glow up signs. And glow frames, which, by the way, don't glow.
They're
just
frames.
retextured frames. Which is kind of sad, honestly. They could have done so much more with that. They had so much more potential. Speaking of, all this, actually, I'm going to go back a little bit towards the achievement thing. What would you say is your favorite Minecraft achievement out of all the over 150 that there are?
Yeah, I'd have to say probably baking a cake. Because it is titled "The Cake Is a Lie," which is a reference to another game.
I love that. You always have to respect a reference to another game.
Continue.
Yeah, you always have to respect a reference to another game. That's peak right there. I mean, and it's just easy to make a cake. It's just some milk, some wheat, and some milk, sugar, eggs, and wheat. I'm pretty sure, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's an easy achievement to get. It's a great reference to another game. It's amazing. I mean, it's an all-around good achievement. So I will have to disagree with you. My favorite achievement would probably have to be when the squad hops into town, or our powers united, which is just frogs.
Yeah.
I love frogs.
Isn't it when the squad or whatever you said? Isn't it when you get all 4 frog lights?
No, there's only 3, by the way. And when the squad hops into town is when you enter a village with all 3 frogs on a lead.
I did not know that.
And then our powers united is when all 3 frogs produce, or when you have one of each type of frog light in your inventory at the same time, which you need all 3 frogs in the nether for that.
Which is a very difficult thing to do.
Which is yes, you need to get either all of them on a lead or all of them in a boat. And you can only put 2 of them in a boat.
Now, for the last question. What is your favorite Minecraft spinoff?
Story mode because of the Wither Storm.
Me personally, I'd have to go with Minecraft Dungeons. Of course, it's the only one I've played. But I really like Minecraft Dungeons. It's a cool concept. And yeah.
I mean, I kind of like Minecraft Legends too. Even though it's severely underrated, I do like Minecraft Legends. It's got a good thing, all the hostile mobs, everything that's trying to kill you is suddenly on your team, a few thousand years ago. You're defending against the Nether coming into the overworld, which sounds, I don't know, a lot like the Minecraft movie.
Right.
Actually, what do you think about the Minecraft movie?
I think it's going to be great just because Jack Black's in it, of course.
Yeah.
If it was anyone else, I'd think it'd be kind of weird. But they added things that are funny, like, I am Steve. Or when he said, as a child, I yearned for the mines. Everyone found that funny.
I know, right? Which is really weird, come to think about it. I mean, the amount of hate that everybody had towards the Minecraft movie when it was first announced was absolutely insane. And now that they're coming in, people still hate it, but they hate it a little less. And it's just funny. It's crazy. And it's coming out April 4th?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Of course, I'm not going to the theater to see it. I'll wait until it comes out with something else. I don't have to pay for it, so.
Right.
But this is a really nice talk. Really nice little Minecraft education, for everybody who didn't need it.
Right.
But it was still fun to have this little talk. And we thank you for your time. We thank you for watching the Big Boys Podcast. And we will see you all very never